Hey, what's up, Camp Nerd fans? I'm back again for another tutorial, and this is going to be a remake of my tutorial of how to make a borderless form, minimize and maximize. This time I'm going to do it all over again, and this time show you how to keep it above the taskbar so the taskbar shows. As you see these icons down here. So my test application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it. This right here is the test application. So as you see is when we maximize it, the taskbar still shows, and then we can go back to normal. Now also within this function is when you have it maximized and you click minimize, then when you want to bring it back up, it goes back to full screen. Then same thing as when you have it as in a normal, you minimize and you bring it back up, and that's how this works. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close that out, and we're just going to create a folder, and it's going to be tutorial. And then we're going to open up Visual Studio. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up a WinForms project and let it load and everything. All right, and we're just going to leave it as default, and I'm just going to put it in that folder I made so we can keep it. All right, so we're going to select the folder, we're going to click OK, and we're going to let the solution build. And now we have the project. Now, as you see right here, this right here is our form. You can maximize it, minimize, stuff like that, as with these right here. Now what you want to do is you want to click on the form and go to properties, and you're going to put none on that. Now depending on however which way you want to, for this I'm just going to do 3 buttons. I'm not going to do anything fancy like I did in the one that you was looking at. So we got 3 buttons. The first button is going to be our minimize, and you can actually go through and put in like custom. It doesn't have to say minimize. You can get some pictures to put in there as well. And then we're going to put this as BTN min for minimize, and then button 2 is going to be your square button, which would be your max and your normal. Oh, I put that in the wrong side. This is the BTN max norm, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to name it as max norm, as you see. And then button 3, this is just going to be an exit button. So that way we can exit the form. Okay, so now we have our 3 buttons, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on the exit button, and we're going to put application dot exit. So now this gives the functionality that whenever we start the program, we can click on the exit button and it exits out like so. All right, now what you want to do is you want to click on the other 2 buttons, the max, norm, and minimize, and go ahead and put them in the code as so. All right, now what we're going to do is we have to put a form load in here. So you're just going to double click on the form, and I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to bring this up here like so. All right, so in the private void form1 load, you want to be able to specify the bounds of which the form is going to do. So you're going to put this dot maximize bounds equals screen dot, and then you're going to do from handle, and then it's going to be this dot handle, and then you're going to go and you're going to put working area like that right there. All right. Now, under that, you're going to put this dot window state equals, and then form window state dot normal. All right. So what that does is when your application starts, it is going to look like this right here. It's just going to be in your normal state. Now, under the BTN max norm, we're going to use our if and else if statements. So if, and then you're going to put this dot window state is equal to, and then form window state dot normal, and then remember this is going to be an else if. So we can go ahead and put that in there. So now in the this dot window state is equal to form window state dot normal, we are basically going to have it to where it maximize. So you can do copy this right here, and you're going to copy, and you're going to paste, and you're going to change the dot normal to dot maximized and close that off. You're going to take the double equal out like that. So it's this dot window state equals form window state dot maximized. Okay. Now you're going to do the same thing right here. And you're going to, well, we can just do it this way because I've already done got it. You're just going to copy the exact same thing, and then you're going to put dot maximized, and then you're going to copy, and then you're going to paste, and this is going to be dot normal. Like so. All right. Now, when we run the application so far, you've got your max norm button, and it gives you a full view and leaves the taskbar showing. You click it again, and it goes back to the regular size. Now, let's say you want it to minimize. Okay, now this is going to be if else statement as well, and it's going to be one if statement and three else if statements. So if we do if, and then come down here, and we're going to do else if, and then we're just going to add one more. Like so. Now, in the if statement, you are going to copy and paste the same things that you have right here. And it's going to be almost the exact same thing. And if you wanted to, you could just copy this and then add it down here. But we're going to put the maximized state, or you can do normal state, whichever one you want to do. We're just going to copy that, and we are going to paste it like so. All right, and we can go ahead and do that for the else if statements as well, just saving some time here. And if this dot window state is equal to Windows form normal, then we can go ahead and we can highlight and copy, and we can paste, here, paste, and here, paste. So on this first, the if statement, you are going to put here as dot minimized. All right. Now on this one, you're going to put minimized. And then on this one, you're going to put normal. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And then on this one, it's going to be maximized. Or not, sorry, minimized. All right. Minimized. And then you've got the window state is maximized. And then you're going to put here as in maximized. And then here you're going to put minimized. Okay, so I'll pause here for a second so you can kind of see how this goes. You have the window state is normal, it goes to minimize. If the window state is minimized, then it goes back to normal. All right. If the form is maximized, then we need to change this to minimized. And then if it is maximized, no, wait, I messed up. All right. Yes, be sure that you look at these because it gets kind of weird. So normal, minimized, minimized, normal. All right, so maximized, minimized, and then you need to change these two around to dot minimized, and then this is dot maximized. Sorry about that. All my stuff got mixed up. So I'll let you look at that and I'll explain. Your if statement is this dot window state is equal to form window state dot normal. All right. If it's normal and we minimize it, then it is going to go to a minimized state. And then when you click on the icon down here, it goes from a minimized back to the normal state. Same way with maximized. Okay, so when we run this application, we'll just kind of bring that out. So we see from this normal standpoint, we click minimize and it goes away. Click on it, it comes back. Same thing, you click on minimize and it goes with the respected form. Okay, and this is how you make a borderless form maximize and minimize while still keeping the taskbar in view. I know a lot of you in my other tutorial has asked me, well, how do you do that? So I decided to do a tutorial on it, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Be sure to read the description. I'm going to leave a little bit about this in the description, and that is it for this tutorial. And remember that this is Ian with Camp Nerd, and always remember, keep it nerdy in the camp. All right, guys. I'll see y'all in the next video.